Okay, we'll see how this goes. Here, I had a few questions about how I extended the chassis for the Charger, 18 scale Charger. I got an LDRC Mazda. Here I took the body loose so you can, and this is what the chassis looks like. Wheelbase is way too narrow for the Charger, sticks out a ways. So what I did was, all I did was I just cut the chassis. The chassis is shaped, all I did was right here at this corner, drew a line across here, measured it, and cut the chassis. Remove the wheels, remove the whole differential board, get rid of all that stuff. So you got just the chassis. You can leave everything up front because you're not going to be messing with that. Take tires off. Because you want, in the end, you want to be able, once you cut that, you want to be able to fasten this down, fasten that chassis flat down on something flat. I used a board, a little 1x4 board, long enough to stick this on there. Screwed it down, not this one, that one. But I screw the chassis down in the place it needs to be. You use that board as a jig. Then I just use some plastic sheet, styrene. This is 1 millimeter. I use 2 millimeter thick, but the same process. I used, see that joint in there? It looks like a weld. Well, actually, it's this stuff. I can't believe I haven't found it before. It's the slickest stuff there is. It's a powder, a white powder that you shake out. And let's say I was going to do some more on that. I know you're not going to be able to see this probably. You got to shake that powder out. And it's not going to take a lot. I'll show you here. Take a little bit of that powder. Then you take this, they give you this bottle, and you put some of this liquid in it that they give you in a dropper. There's a hole in this needle up, not on the end, it's up above, it's up a ways. What you want is you want to squeeze this bottle, and little drops will come out. And you want to saturate the joint or the whatever you're doing. This, you can even use that stuff to build up plastic parts. Let that cure for a few minutes, and then you can add some more powder, some more drops. Let that cure for a few minutes, some more powder, and you can layer it up and actually build up parts, and that's as strong as the plastic. Once it cures, that's tomorrow. This will be one piece. It'll be strong enough for these little cars, is all I'm saying. Yeah, it may not work for your RC stuff out in the bashing, but it'll work perfect for this. It's quick. Glue will break. CA glue will break. It's brittle. This stuff isn't. It's just like the ply. It forms. It molds, melds, whatever, right as one piece. And you can paint it. It comes in different colors: white, black, or clear. Plastifix, Polyvance. I think it's good stuff. Anyway, back to this. So I cut the chassis because I didn't want to mess with any of the battery box or nothing. I thought about cutting it up here. Well, you got stuff up here. Then you got to remount stuff. Why? Just cut it back here and you don't have to do nothing. Just mount it all back together. So then it comes to this one. Well, here's the chassis for the Charger. And you can see I added some ribs in there and I painted it black because I got the white powder. I don't know why I didn't get black, but anyway, a little rib on each side to give it a little bit of strength, because all I did was I put that stuff across the seam where I put that piece of plastic in there to make it longer. There's the piece of plastic. Now this morning I took my little rotary grinder with a little burr and I ground that off a little flatter. But it doesn't matter to me. I don't care what the bottom looks like, because as long as it's strong, and that's as strong as you're gonna get. Whoops, I knocked out my little thing. I hit it so hard. But anyway, there you go. That way I didn't mess with anything. The body, I put magnets inside there. Hope you can see them. Shoe glue magnets in there, front and back. I got a little piece of painter's tape in there just to hold the wire up out of the way. Some magnets. I made the little. I even used that Polyvance to put that plastic on these little pieces of plastic sprue off of a model kit. That worked out, and it gives them a little bit of strength now. But like I said, you're not really gonna, it's a drift car. But anyway, back goes on first. Ta-da! And it's the slickest thing, and it's perfect. And now I gotta do is learn how to drift. But for anybody wanting to know, it's pretty easy. It's just a modeling thing. But this stuff here, way better than CA glue, super glue. There's so much you can do with it. Check it out. But that's how I did it. That's exactly how I did the big Charger, only I ended up using a bigger piece of plastic to extend that buggy chassis, because that was an 18th scale buggy. Now it's the 1/10 scale Charger, but that was a little buggy chassis. I did the same thing with that. It's all plastic. There's no heavy metal plate or nothing like that crap on it. Yeah, that's how I did it. Hope you enjoyed the video.